The records don't lie, but your ancestors might. Welcome to the Criminal Genealogist, where true crime and genealogy intersect.
All right, we're live. Our first live. Mind the dog back there.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's doing. What are you doing, Sonny?
He wants to be part of our Q&A.
Are we fuzzy over there?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, but that's because your internet connection sucks.
It does.
Okay, well, this is. I'm doing all right.
Yeah,
Jill.
that's me. I'm Jill.
I'm Michelle.
And Sunny.
Sunny, wherever.
Somewhere
Sunny went.
back there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Back there. Okay, our first live.
This is weird.
No, we don't know what we're doing. So if you guys have questions, you can leave us a comment. We are streaming on YouTube and on Facebook, on our Facebook page. What are you doing, Sonny? Getting distracted by the dog butt over here. And then we will answer your questions. We do have some questions that were sent in that we'll go over just to give you a little bit more about us and this podcast that is going to happen. We're going to make it happen now that we're both vaccinated and
Vaccinated? That sounds weird to say you're vaccinated.
back to living a little bit.
It sounds like we don't have cooties anymore because we've been getting vaccinated.
Right?
No more cooties.
No more cooties. Not that we ever had them, but well,
I don't know.
I don't have cooties. I don't know about you, but all right. Let's see. What do we have here? Hopefully everybody can hear us. If you leave us a comment, let me know that you can hear us okay. That would be awesome. The two people that are watching us.
Two whole fans. Thank you.
Though I think one of them is us. So.
So we have one fan.
Oh, it might be both of us because I'm on YouTube too. I bet it is. Okay, so let me close that.
Okay, so we're our own fans.
Let's see if we go down to one, then we'll know. Nobody's watching us.
We're our only fans. Who knows? Maybe during our live videos, something exciting will happen.
Yeah, watch the dog. Dog has a trick. Yeah.
I don't know if it's really a trick.
Oh, we have three. We have 3 viewers now.
It's a bad habit. He has a very bad habit.
It's hilarious though, and he should be TikTok famous. I'm telling you.
It's kind of embarrassing.
It's hilarious though. Okay, so our first question: how did you come up with this idea?
You came up with the idea.
Well, first we talked about doing a podcast about kind of paranormal stuff and ingraining the genealogy with it. Because I'm a professional genealogist as a side hustle. Hopefully one day it will be a full hustle. And we both like telling stories, and we both like the paranormal. I think you're more like UFO kind of stuff. I like the ghost stuff, like haunted houses and
ghost stuff kind of freaks me out because I've had a lot of that happen.
Yeah, but I like that. But like UFOs and Bigfoot,
We have a ghost in this house.
Do you?
I'll show you the picture later.
Awesome.
Yeah, we think it's a female. I know, off subject, sorry.
But anyway, that was kind of the original idea. And we may actually talk about, one of the cases that I am going to talk about involves a ghost. So that I learned about on a paranormal show called Kindred Spirits. So if anybody has seen that, and Amy and Adam, who are the two that do that show, they already know about the podcast, so they can't wait to hear about it. So I'm excited about that. But anyway,
we lost our fan.
I know, we're not. Well, that probably was me. Who knows? So anyway, we kind of I wanted to do something. We both love true crime and of course the genealogy. So we wanted to kind of merge the two, and we both have an interest in DNA, with genetic genealogy and DNA being used to solve cases, cold cases, or exonerate people, and we'll talk about that here in a minute. But that kind of merged. And when you're doing family research, we have a comment. What? We have a comment. Hold on. Hi, Brandy. So Brandy is my cousin, my first cousin that I just discovered last year. So hi, Brandy. Okay, so hey, that would be cool. I'm all into the paranormal things. Yes. Oh, and see, I think I'm still learning the StreamYard. I think I can show her comments. So yeah, there's Logan Brandy. Logan is her boyfriend. So yeah. Awesome. Thanks for watching. Tell all your friends.
Yeah, all of them.
All of them.
Hopefully you have more than 3.
We have no friends apparently, but we'll get there.
We have friends. It's Saturday night at 7:30, and they're old, so they're
Probably in bed, yeah, because it's about my bedtime too. So, but yeah, we just wanted to do, and I think it's when I'm doing research and you find like things that are unexpected in your family research, it's kind of a little bit exciting. Sometimes it's a little embarrassing or maybe upsetting, but I think finding out that your ancestor has a criminal past is kind of interesting.
Exciting.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully they weren't a murderer, but it happens. And not everything we'll talk about will involve murder or rape or things like that. Sometimes it'll be something super silly and it's just funny, but it's fun to learn about that. So, all right, what's our second question? What is the format for the podcast? Well, we kind of have it in 2 segments. So the first segment is I'm going to basically be talking about a case, well, not a case necessarily, an ancestor, not mine. I don't have any criminals that I'm aware of, but stories that people have told me or that I have found, and we'll talk about the crime, what happened, and talk a little bit about the family. Usually it will be about the victim and their family, and not really emphasizing on the criminal, because criminals are bad guys and we don't want to glorify them. But
some of them are kind of hot and sexy.
Oh my gosh, who was that one?
I know, in California.
No. Oh.
With all the time, he's like a model. He's got
that
piercing
guy.
Green eyes and
Yeah.
this really dark skin.
Yeah.
Tall, dark, and handsome. He was very tall.
Yeah, we don't go
That's
for
scary.
those type of men anymore.
Yeah.
No, bad. But so we'll talk about that. I'll talk about the family and kind of doing a little genealogy research. So you'll get to kind of see that side. And then we'll have like a break in the middle. I think in the middle, I want to add to me, one of the things that I'm passionate about is kids and missing kids, especially kids that are trafficked. And so I kind of want to highlight like a missing kid in our middle segment and then put that on our show notes so you guys can see that. Because, it all kind of ties together. It's family and it's crime and something happened to this kid. So we'll do that. And then we'll go into Jill's segment.
Yeah, my segment is going to be about people that have spent a lot of time in prison for things they never really did and were innocent, and how DNA exonerated them. So we'll talk a little bit about that. And then after that, we're going to do some like little fun fact kind of thing after that story, and talk about like weird laws and states, stupid, silly stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
Still, I can't remember the one that we. I think Oklahoma has a law that it's illegal to go whaling. We don't have any.
But there's the blue whale. I visited it last week.
Yeah.
Or was that this week? I don't know.
We're
My days
landlocked.
run together.
We're landlocked. We don't even have an ocean anywhere near us. So
Yeah.
stupid laws like that, but probably more, criminal type stupid laws.
Yes.
So yeah, hopefully it will be like, I don't know, we're thinking like 45 minutes a show, because, some podcasts are hours. I'm like,
and they drag on, and
I mean,
you miss
some
part
are
of
like,
it, 'cause then you're in your head thinking about other things.
Yeah. So we think 45 minutes is a good good format. Okay, so research. Well, I mean,
Depends.
It depends, because I mean, especially when you're researching, doing genealogy,
It would be forever.
it's never ending. Let's be real. I mean, my family research is never going to be done. And that's okay, because it's going to keep me alive for a lot longer, because I'm going to find out all the answers. And hopefully I have grandchildren one day that I can give that to all of them, and they keep doing it, because I'm pretty sure Vincent's not interested. He likes the stories, though, but I don't think he wants to do the research. But I mean, it could take weeks, it could take months, it could take years. But for purposes of the podcast, I think a lot of that's going to be, I would say 2 or 3 weeks for each case and finding what records I can. I mean, we're not going to go into super great detail on their family tree stuff because that would take forever, but at least talk about their immediate family. We only talk about dead people, at least on my side. Obviously cases that are still live and, cold cases, or if somebody got exonerated, that person's live. But when it comes to genealogy, I kind of have an ethical code that we just don't talk about living people. So most of the cases will be a little bit older. Like the one case with the paranormal, I'm going to talk about their children, but not their names or anything where they're currently at, because if they're still alive. Because you guys can do your own research and figure that out, but be talking more going back. So, but yeah, it could take forever. And then just learning everything about the cases too on the DNA side, and if there's updates, and because there's always something new. And I think the biggest question is when they get exonerated, do they know who the real criminal was based on that DNA?
Right.
That's not always the case, but so we'll probably have follow-ups to some of those, figure out where they're at. And if you have ever been exonerated and had DNA exonerate you and want to be on the podcast, we would love to talk to you.
Yes.
So
email us.
Yeah, I have an email, thecriminalgenealogist@gmail.com.
The criminal genealogist.
Or you can message us on our Facebook page, which is the Criminal Genealogist Podcast.
Hey, did you?
Is that a what? No.
Oh, okay.
No, not yet. I know I need to.
I shouldn't say that too loud.
I know. Shh, don't tell anybody. Okay. Our best story. What's our best story we found so far?
Well, we're still in the middle of it.
We are, but I mean, I feel like we have some. So
We don't want to tell best stories. You have to listen.
No, I think so far my favorite one is the paranormal one because
it's paranormal.
It's paranormal,
and
but
genealogy.
Like being able to go into a place that somebody's lived and there's been a history, and being able to find information and learn more about what happened, which is exciting because you have very little information, and the show talked about some things, but I found out a lot more things in my research, so that was kind of fun. But I think the first one that somebody gave me on Twitter, her family, we got a like. Thank you. Oh yeah, subscribe and like us and follow us and do all that stuff and share with your friends. Oh yeah, the first one she gave us, I was like, oh cool, she's got a criminal ancestor, and then I go look it up, and he's actually someone well known in Australia. No clue, so that was kind of exciting. So,
sorry, I keep having a dog down here at my foot.
Yeah, he's anxious, but all right. Well, if you guys have any questions, put them in the comments, and we're just gonna hang out and just shoot the shit, I guess.
Ooh, can we say that on Facebook?
Oh, I don't know.
Fork.
We cuss like sailors, so
yeah. So what do they?
I try not to.
I know.
Sorry, Mom.
Every other word of mine, I like the F word. I'm really trying not to.
I do like the F word. It's my favorite
I know.
cuss word. Sorry.
I know. This is supposed to be a Q&A, and nobody's asking me about the words that I like. But I'm just telling you.
I was like, but it's kind of, we're looking out these beautiful windows, and there's storms rolling in, and I swear I thought it was like thunder, but it's just the dog. So
he's here. Let me.
Crazy.
Do you guys want to see my dog?
Yes, we do. Sunny,
Okay.
come here. Sunny.
He's a crazy boy. Oh my goodness. Say hi, Sunny.
Say hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Let's talk in our best baby voices.
My name is Sunny, and I'm not very funny. My mom gets mad at me a lot.
You're so cute, Sunny. You're so cute. You're gonna bite me. Oh,
Sorry. Gross. Okay, dogs. Anywho,
but I don't know. We're gonna hopefully get some podcast recorded. We actually recorded one, and then that was kind of a hot mess because we didn't know what we were doing. So we're still
get there.
we're still fingering it out. Figuring it out. Oh my good Lord. What are you doing, Sonny? Now he's humping my leg. So yeah, hopefully, what is it? May 8th. Tomorrow's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you. So yeah, I think this month we're going to finally get some out. I think when we drop, we're going to probably drop 3 or 4 episodes at once so that you have something to binge on a little bit. Our goal is weekly to get a podcast out. So again, that research takes some time. So, because we don't want to just kind of half-ass it. I mean, we really want to have some like details on each of our cases.
Yeah, I find myself asking questions as I'm doing research. So sometimes.
Yeah, and they get rabbit holes.
I know.
Oh my gosh, it's like ding, 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 ding. Where do I go?
Mm-hmm.
Especially it's bad with family research or any kind of research, really. But yeah, hopefully we'll get this consistently going, and our one fan out there watching us, which is probably you.
Oh, one of our fans left. So yeah.
I know. You only got one person.
Okay, you guys are boring.
I know. Sorry, guys. We're new at this live thing.
I know. Well, we just wanted to introduce who we were and what we were doing. And I see we have no fans yet. So hopefully this time next year we'll have a butt ton.
Yes.
And we'll be able to do more lives together. It would be really fun to do lives, like a live podcast.
Yes. And I think that's kind of what I want to get to the point where we're videoing our podcasts so we can put them on the YouTube channel. But yeah, we might have some live and just talk about.
And then have people ask us questions or talk crap or,
whether you know,
whatever. Be very interactive.
Yeah. Whether it's about true crime or genealogy and how to do research, how to find ancestors that might be criminals. Because, you know, if you don't know, you don't know. You don't even know to go research that. So it's kind of usually something you just kind of find. But if you have any kind of family lore stories, then there are definitely ways to find that information. So, and there's a ton of stuff online. That is the one good thing that's come out of COVID is so many people are digitizing their records. So there's a lot more information, which is great. So
I feel like one day everything's just going to be online and we'll never leave our house.
Which will suck because I really want to do research in the library, a repository again.
I know, I miss the library.
I know. I know the last time we went to the library.
Downtown,
then there was a fire
COVID.
Shortly after, and then they were shut down, and then COVID. Yeah, so yeah, we'll get back to it. What are you vaping over there?
I'll never tell.
Okay.
Oops, sorry.
I don't engage in that, Mom. Or anybody. It's just flavored water.
Yeah.
Yeah. Smells good. No, I can't smell anything. Just kidding. All right. Well, I guess if nobody has any questions, thanks for watching.
Bye. Happy Saturday.
Yeah. Make sure to tell your friends about us and share this video and like us and subscribe. And if you're watching on Facebook, go to YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, go to Facebook and like all our stuff. We have an Instagram too.
Do we?
And a Twitter.
I like Twitter.
The Twitter is at the criminal gene, Gene, because Twitter's stupid and doesn't give you all the letters you need. So
we're going to write into Twitter about that.
I think it's Instagram is the criminal genealogist. So you could find us. We're easy. You know. I know. I'm not, but all right. I guess our Saturday night is we're done because we got one comment. Thank you, Brandy.
Yeah.
And it was family, but that's okay. I'll take it. Though I've never met her yet, so technically she's still kind of a stranger. So if I ever get to Utah, hopefully when I go to do research.
What's he eating?
Oh,
Your
he's eating my backpack.
Great. I'll be buying Michelle a new backpack now.
He's just gonna poop that out later. What are you doing? Yeah, totally like my dog. All right, we'll come to you guys later, and hopefully you look out in the next couple of weeks. We'll have some episodes for you, and I brought my stuff, and we can maybe record something tonight. Maybe. All right, bye guys.
See ya.